My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Hey, buddy, what you got in your sock? Hey, buddy, looks like you got a prison shank. Hey, buddy, what you doing that prison shank? Hey, buddy, don't you fuck it. Oh, fuck me, he's stabbing me, I'm dead now. Anyways, that's the song I just started this morning. I'm still working on it, so don't judge me too hard on it. Um, headed out to work now. Early in the morning. It's a good day. And I got hoses. I got a vac truck. I got the flanges needed. I got a little bit of everything I need here, and heading to the job site. Uh, don't really know exactly what I'm doing. What I've been told is I'm gonna stick a hose on the flange that I'm bringing. They're gonna install the flange. I'm gonna stick a hose on it. I'm gonna turn my truck on, and then it's gonna pump it into my truck. And then whenever it's full, I'm gonna leave. Go take it to the landfill, dump it, and come back and do it again about 4 times. Surprisingly, whenever they say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be about 4 loads," most of the time it's like 2 or 3. It's like, well, you are off. Well, you're over exaggerating. Like, that's fine. It's better to tell me I got 4 loads in the morning and then me end up with 3. Uh, paid by the hour. So the sooner I get done, the sooner. Well, yeah, I guess that doesn't really make sense. I'll make less money the less loads I do today. But my wife, she said, "Hey, baby, you look so good today." And I said, "Thank you." And then she said, "Hey, can you be home at a decent time tomorrow?" I said, yeah, that doesn't, you just jinxed it. So we'll see what happens. I imagine it won't be a crazy long day. Because if I'm taking it to the landfill and I'm dumping it into a pit. Oh, hello. Yeah, just cut me off. That's fine. This fucking truck is noisy as a motherfucker. Why does it sound like I got my blinker on? I ain't got it on. Everything's fucking shaking and rattling. Let me get on some fucking flat ground. Oh, here we go. It ain't the smoothest riding truck. It ain't got suspension in the rear. It's got bushings. So it's fucking solid. It rides way better whenever you're loaded. Yeah, so the roast that I had on my birthday, oh god, it's still fucking delicious. It reheated. It's so goddamn good. And she's like, "We still have a lot more." I'm like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." I'm thinking about turning my smoker on to the smoke setting and setting a tray of it out there. I just don't want it to dry out. But we still got some of the gravy, which is the broth or whatever that was in the crock pot with it. So I might put some of that in there and then give it like a nice smoky, pulled pork type shit. That'd be good. Got everybody fucking gear jamming out here on the fucking highways. Like, well, Yeah, if I stay in that fucking slow lane, I'm going the wrong way, you hoe. There's a cop right there, too. Two cops. I think that's a cop. I know that one's a cop. He's got his fucking lights on with the guy pulled over. The other one, I don't know what he's doing. He ain't stopping. Um, yeah, had a good night last night. I ended up watching YouTube for way too long, but I was watching all kinds of music videos and stuff. I was listening to Creed. I was listening to Audio Slave. Uh, fucking Leonard Skinner. A bunch of good songs. Kenny Loggins. There's some fucking good music out there, and a couple of them were like the musical reaction. It's like two people that ain't never heard country music in their life before, listen to stuff, or they ain't never heard Leonard Skinner before, and I'm like, all right, hold on, y'all are lying. Y'all ain't not heard of Leonard Skinner before, you know. They may have heard of Leonard Skinner, but you know, who hasn't heard Freebird? I bet you every single person listening has listened to Freebird within the last month. You know, it's just like it's a routine type. What the fuck is that? Oh, my fan is on. Let me see what's going on here. I got good air. I got good coolant temp. I got good oil pressure. I got good fuel, good depth. I'm running at 1500 RPM. Why the fuck is the fan blowing? Anyways, gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. Oh yeah, this is the truck. We have two of these trucks. I just fucking cracked my voice right there. Sorry about that. We got two of these trucks. We had three of them, but I fucking rolled one. So we got one that's automatic and one that's manual. And the one that's manual, the thermostat that kicks on the electric fan doesn't turn on until over 200. This one turns on at like 175 or something. So it's just always turning on and off. It's on, off, on, off, on, off, all fucking day. I'm like, can y'all put a different fucking thermostat in here or change the settings or whatever the fuck? I don't know. It's an old Peterbilt. I don't know much about it other than it's a fucking Peterbilt. It looks like early 2000s styling. It's probably a 2020, but it looks old, you know. It's a good truck though. So I ruined the other one. So we have these two. They're both bushings, and one's automatic, one's a manual. The other one is a stainless steel uh, tank on it, so that one's way more expensive. But we had the third one, and it had suspension, and it was automatic. That's the truck that everybody liked, and I fucking rolled that motherfucker. And now it's chopped up completely in the fucking building. They took they cut the frame with the axles attached and rolled it outside. They took the dump body off of it, or the tank. They cut the cab all up into pieces. They're just loading up pallets with spare parts. They just it's nothing anymore. You know, but I rolled it so slow that I really didn't fuck up much other than like the cab. Like the cab and yeah, the frame got bent Not from me rolling it, but mainly from them whenever they were picking it up because it was loaded. So it was they twisted the frame whenever they were hoisting it back up on its wheels. But I mean, every part on that fucking truck, other than the cab and the frame, is still really good. Maybe not the front bumper, but I mean everything else was good on it. So I don't know. I feel we would much rather have a third. Well, not a third. We it'd be like our sixth vac truck, that style. We would much rather have another vac truck than me to roll it, but at least we're getting some good out of it. It's living on. It's the parts of that truck are going on all different other types of trucks. So the trash trailers needed some fittings, and the fittings are I don't know, apparently hard to find or expensive. I don't know, but they were like, we can only make these fittings once, and the only reason we can make them is because you rolled that fucking truck, or else they would have had to special order in some shit. I don't know. But that's old news, okay? That truck is almost chopped completely up, and we can forget about what I did to it. Okay, I talk about it too much, probably to forget about it, but I rolled a half-loaded fucking vac truck on I-29 South in St. Joe. I was driving down. Everybody decided to fucking stop. I attempted to stop, but being half-loaded, it did not want to stop, and I I ended up taking the ditch, not expecting it to roll. I was not going that fast. Took the ditch and it fucking tipped over, and that's how it went. Everybody be passing me on the right. I don't like it. Y'all get out of my get out of my blind spot, motherfuckers. Oh, I got a drank a cup of coffee and I got a second cup of coffee with me. It's gonna be a good day. I like having a full coffee cup. And right now it's a little too hot to fucking chug, so keeps me from chugging the whole damn thing. I put ice in it because it's too damn hot, but it's still hot. And decided to wear my Carhartt today. Shouldn't be a bad day today. Should be all right. It's gonna get up to like 50, so I think my Carhartt's gonna be a little too much. And then I brought my little gift card I got for my birthday. I'm gonna buy me some fucking decent lunch today, probably. $25. That's a decent lunch. Oh, bumpy motherfucker. Oh, and then today is my Friday. Unfortunately, it's the 13th, so it's my Friday the 13th, even though it's Wednesday. So I'm gonna be keeping my fucking head on a swivel today. I don't think I've ever had a bad Friday the 13th, but um, there's always I'm like I recognize it. I'm like I bet it better not be a bad Friday the 13th. So fingers crossed everything's gonna go swell today. I brought way too many fucking hoses. I'm pretty sure. There's probably 10 or 11 hoses on this fucking truck. Some are 2-inch, some are 3-inch. Not a fan of all these fucking hoses. I hate fucking trying to work around them. Luckily, I don't think I might need to get cleaned out at the end. I hope not, because if I do, I got to take all these fucking hoses off to get to the wing nuts to open up the back door. And I don't want to do that. It's always a pain in the ass. Then you got to put them back on. You got to hold them up out of the way so you can get the wing nuts fucking tightened back up. It's a pain in the ass. Normally, I ask how many fucking hoses I need, and then I take like one less. Like, yeah, less hoses is better. Whenever I was running that Nebraska route, I would always run with 4 2-inch hoses, nothing more, nothing less. 4 2-inch hoses, and I only used 2 of them. But you never know if somebody's gonna run over your hoses, or maybe you're gonna run over your hoses. I don't know. You want to have a couple extras, but 4 2-inch hoses is pretty easy to fucking manage. Not 8 fucking 3-inch and 5 fucking 2-inch. It's too many. But hopefully everything goes well today. It sounded what they told me is, oh yeah, you're gonna hook up to the flange and they're gonna do all the work. Like, that sounds really good, but I feel like you're making it sound good, so I'll be happy when I get there, and then I'll find out that all my dreams are shattered, and now I gotta fucking get into a tank and do some fucking work and all that shit, which is fine. Like, I don't mind doing work. Just fucking don't tell me I'm not gonna do work and then make me do work. Like, oh yeah, it's big easy. All right, I'll believe it for now. A little bit. I'm not 100% on it, but it's I don't know what it is. It's a tank full of I don't know, and I'm sucking it out as they're cleaning it on the inside, and then the containment in front, or the tank is sitting in, needs to be cleaned out too. And if it's anything that I can imagine, it's going to be full of fucking pallets, tools, trash, all kinds of shit. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and end this now so I can call this other guy, and I'll be with you again later on. If I can hit the right button. Hello. Oh, hold up. Hello. I finished the day. Everything went great. Pretty easy day today. Nah, no complaints here. It was a good time. Probably should have went ahead and done this before I started recording. On my way home, baby, love you, darling. Don't call me. Dun dun dun. All right. Oh, oh, it was a good day. Oh, I'm gonna need to get some fuel. Oh, and I'm blocked in. I ain't blocked in. I get out. Here I come again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Oh, all right. It's a good thing. I'm out of here. Yeah, things went great. I got there. The guy was like, "You don't need the flange." I'm like, "Okay." And then there's a Lincoln Navigator parked right in the motherfucking way. Um, I was like, hey, listen, whoever owns this Lincoln needs to move it. Or they can leave it here and it may get some blue paint splatter on it. And it's a bright white, brand new Lincoln Navigator. It's nice as fuck. The thing is so weird though. I was walking by it and the lights would turn on and the little steps would fold down and I'm like, does this like somebody hitting buttons or is this me? I don't know. And then another guy came out and said, "Oh yeah, these things got all them fucking cameras in it. You can walk, you can say hi to the guy right now. He's watching you. I bet you." I'm like, "Oh well, hey, Mister, get over here, and move your piece of shit. Need to fucking do some work over here." And then he did eventually come over. It took a while to find the guy. I'm like, who drives such a nice vehicle, parks at this fucking shitty place right in the middle of a bad area, and then isn't nearby to keep an eye on it. I mean, I guess if you got the cameras on it, you ain't gotta be nearby. But so, oh, you just gonna be working for a couple hours? I said, no, all fucking day, bitch. Get this shit out of the way. Find somewhere. Go park this in the employee lot like everybody else. I don't know what you're doing. There's contractor spots. I don't know. But yeah, basically my job today was to get the hoses off the truck. Not all of them, 3 of them, and stick them in a pit. They had like it was water, but it had paint mixed into it. I don't even know if it was paint, but it had something colorful mixed in there. And just suck it up. Sucked up a small containment, and then I went to the big containment and started sucking that thing out. And then there was 2 big tanks inside there, probably 50,000 gallons apiece. I don't know. That's just a guess. I didn't see any signs. Usually they got a sign or something. I didn't look for any signs. I'm just guessing. That's about the size of the tanks. And but they were mainly empty, and then they opened up the valve at the bottom. I brought a flange to hook up to the bottom. They would have had to get in there with some tools and bolt it up. My boss specifically told me, he's like, this is for them to hook up. You don't hook it up. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, yes, let them hook it up. And I get there and they're like, we ain't fucking hooking that shit up. We're just gonna open the valves and let it drain into the containment since the containment's already fucking dirty. And you just stick your hose in and whenever the shit that's floating in here, bottle caps and well, I mean that shit would go down. But there's other bigger shit that was floating in there, bottles and all kinds of other shit. Just basically keep that shit from going in the hose if you want, and suck up all the liquid. So that's what I did. And then at the end, I was like, hey, like all the liquid's gone, basically. The tanks have been rinsed out, I believe. They quit draining. So just what else do you need me to do? They said, nothing, go on home. So I ended up doing 3 loads. But it was with a smaller vac truck, so it was 2,500 gallons, 2,500 gallons, and 2,000 gallons. And I got it all offloaded at landfill. It was pretty chill fucking day. I enjoyed it. And now it's 4:20 and I'm headed home, which is nice. Totally forgot this morning there was a man with a bat or a pole or something on the side of the highway swinging it at cars driving by. I totally forgot about that whole situation. I was driving right next to a cop. Well, I passed a cop. I didn't know it was a cop until I got up next to it and I was already doing like 10 over. And I was like, if he ain't pulling me over, I'm going to keep on going. And then I get down the road a little ways and I see this fucking guy out there on the side underneath a bridge on the this is on 71, fucking swinging a long ass something out at cars. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking homeless man is fucking going nuts over here. And I'm like, there's a cop like right there too. So I wasn't able to stop, but the cop would have been in the lane that the man would have been swinging at. So I can only imagine what happened after that. It's pretty interesting to see. Yeah, pretty easy day. Oh, we got a copper just posted up looking for speeders, I guess. Y'all coming after me? I don't know. Come get some. Please don't. They ain't coming. He's on the other side of the highway, but I don't know if he had a buddy sitting over here on this side somewhere. Yeah, everything went really well. And I stopped and I ate some McDonald's for lunch. I got the McDonald app on my phone, and I had some deals on there. So the meal that would usually cost me like $20 was only 12. I was like, hell yeah! I don't like McDonald's though, so I get double cheeseburgers because that extra piece of cheese is just so good. Double cheeseburgers, only onion. I don't do pickles. I don't do ketchup. I don't do mustard. None of that shit. Now, if the new McDonald's, the new way in McDonald's is, it kind of sucks because I used to be able to like order it with slivered onions. I could probably still do that, but I'd have to go talk to an actual person on the fucking menu board and on the app. You can't order. You can't like add shit to your meal, which I think is dumb. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? Lady's fucking with me. Fucking not. She's not brake checking me, but it's like slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. I'm like, Jesus, leave some following distance. I'm pissing off the people behind me. There ain't nobody even in front of her. I don't know. Maybe she was brake checking me. I don't know. I didn't do nothing to her. I just got on the highway. Person behind me is like, fuck this guy, I'm gonna go around. Oh, nope, never mind, because I'm going faster now. Oh, now they're going faster. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It feels it. I don't know why, but it feels like a Friday. It feels like, other than everybody talking whenever I was leaving, they're like all scrambling. There's a salvage yard that we're working at right now. We got a crew out there working, and then there's another. I don't know. There's some drama going on. The equipment is spread thin. They're running out of people to do jobs and stuff. It's kind of a crazy time right now. I guess I'm like, this is a good thing I fucking took a couple days off. Not that I don't want to help, because I would want. I kind of do feel bad. It's like, all right, well, I could maybe work a little bit if y'all need me, but I don't want to say that because it's like, no, you need to. If I schedule days off and you approve them, and I schedule them in advance, you need to honor it, and they're honoring it. Not that they weren't gonna, but it's kind of fun to sit there and they're like, oh man, what are we gonna do? It's like, I don't know, but I won't be here. I will be at home sleeping in tomorrow. Maybe not sleeping in that far because I got to drop. My son is going to go to daycare and I'm going to drop him off, I think. Mama always drops him off and she always stops and grabs fucking McDonald's breakfast every fucking time. So I'm going to do it, and I'm not getting breakfast. I probably end up getting some breakfast. She'll probably ask me, and I can't say no. I'm like, well, I guess I am kind of hungry too. I usually never eat breakfast. I usually only eat lunch and dinner, and then sometimes a snack after that. But chewing tobacco really, really helps me keep my figure. Because I can drink anything and everything except for milk, with the dip in, but I can't eat with the dip in. I can't eat anything. Doesn't matter. I can take like pills. If I put my dip in and I'm like, oh, I forgot to take my fucking pills. I could do that. But I can't like eat food with a dip in. And I don't know anybody that can. It's like if I eat chips for lunch or something, I gotta pick all that shit out of my teeth before I put a dip in because I don't want that getting mixed in. It just ain't no good. Speaking of all this dip, I need a new one. I usually will keep this in until dinner time. You're so close to me, Snap On, man. Usually keep this one until dinner, but oh man, where's a bottle of water when you need one? Sorry, that was so unexpected. I did not know I was choking until I was choking. Woo! I used to have a bunch of bottles of water in this fucking car, all over the fucking place, and now there's none. I think I drank them all, turned them into spitters. Um, well, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I dip, and I've turned down food. You'd be surprised if you saw the size of me, and I say, yeah, I've turned down some food, a lot of food actually. You'd be like, no, you fucking haven't, you fat ass. I have, I promise. There's been food, people have offered me food or candy, like the lady at our office, she's got a candy jar, and it's like, I'm not taking the dip out to eat some candy. And if I had just put the dip in within like the last half hour or something, yeah, I'll take the dip out, I'll eat the candy, I'll put the dip back in, it's still good to go. Uh, and that rarely ever happens that I'll take a dip out and put it back in. But usually by the time it's something like that, it's like, this if I take this dip out, I'm gonna have to put a new one in, and I am not. Each dip is like $2.50. It's like $2.50 every time I throw one of these out. I ain't. No, it ain't worth it. So I love chewing. I chew. I don't know. I chew a lot. About a can and a half a day, and that's probably overshooting it. So I can get almost 3 dips out of a can, and I usually have 3 dips a day. After coffee in the morning, and usually brush your teeth. Sometimes I just I don't know, but dip in the morning when I leave the house. When I'm walking out to the car, throw a dip in, get in the car, and then I leave that in till noon, till lunchtime, and then but sometimes there's a late lunch, and sometimes I'm like this has got to come out, but I usually try to keep it in until I'm about to eat some food. Throw it out, throw a new one in right after lunch, and then keep that in till dinner time, 6 o'clock at night sometimes. Throw that out, eat dinner, throw another one in, and then that one at the end of the night. That's the best one, but it's also the worst one because I've had it in for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I gotta throw it out, you know, going to bed. And it's like I don't want to throw it out. It's so good still. It's so tasty still. And if you're wondering, oh, I choose Skull Straight. Yeah, it's the only one that I like. Trust me, I've tried them all. I've tried the Outlaw Fake Dip. I haven't tried the other fake shit, the Zins or whatever the fuck they are. I've not tried those. So, all right, whatever. I guess I haven't tried those. But out of the flavors of Skull, the Straight is the only one. Out of the brands, Skull is the only one. I've tried Copenhagen. I've tried. I used to be a Grizzly man for a while, uh, but then that's when I noticed my gums. It was like after a 10-roll log, back when they sold 10-roll or 10-can logs. Um, that's when I noticed my gums starting to recede a little bit. Are you coming over here? You are. You fucking. I'm coming over there. This Volkswagen Bug is trying to race me right now. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take another lane. Alright, hurry up. Hurry up, Ford! You fucking bitch. Fucking S10 doing about 95. Alright. Yeah, I love to chew. Chew all day. All fucking day. And to some, that might be crazy. To me, it's just normal to just chew all day. And they're like, oh my gosh, you chew so much. It's like, yeah, well, I let my buddy, my Florida boy buddy, he's like, hey, give me a dip. Because we used to always chew the same shit. And I give him a dip, and like half an hour later, he's throwing it out. And he takes the same size and everything as I do. I'm like, what the fuck was that? What do you mean? I'm like, you barely even tasted the shit, and you threw it the fuck out. What are you talking about? It was old. I'm like, brother, I know you're fucking lying because I chew this shit so fucking religiously. I know there's nothing you can say about Skull Long Cut Straight other than like history or whatever that I don't fucking know. I do it every fucking day, all day long. I mean, maybe there's something I don't know about, but I'm like, this one that I have in right now. It's still got a decent flavor on it, but it's starting to like fall apart and stuff, and it's not as, I don't know what it is, but it's time for a new one, is what I'm saying. This has been in since before noon, and it's 4:30 now. So time for a fucking new one. Which does suck because if I take this one out, then I'm gonna eat dinner, but I'll probably save it. I'll save it. I'll save the new one that I'm about to put in, or I just won't eat dinner. Sometimes I do that. The only bad part is I don't like throwing shit out of my windows because people might think I'm throwing out trash or something when it's just like dirt. It's like tobacco. And people can throw cigarettes out the window all the time. Nobody gives a fuck. But so I don't know. I don't, just my image. I don't want people being upset at me throwing shit out my window. So I got to take it out and I got to squeeze it down into this fucking bottle. People don't know how to fucking merge. We just passed the fucking retaining wall, and some lady just fucking straight up cut across like a 30-foot section of crosshatched white area to get the lane, and it's like I'm still not even. It's still solid line to where I'm at. It's literally almost a mile before this lane ends. Like, you don't need to switch lanes as soon as the fucking the lane is next to you, and it's like you get in line way back the fuck here, and then you're waiting in a long fucking line. You just fucking roll up like this, like there's a giant open area right here, and I can just slowly come on over and take the lane. And I'm not cutting anybody off. I'm not like doing anything crazy. But everybody needs to get their lane so fucking fast. It's like if you're so scared you're gonna get off on an exit. I don't know. Well, I'm talking about 435 Metcalf right now, by the way. Everybody freaks the fuck out that they're gonna go in the exit. It's like, just roll with it. Somebody will leave an opening and you can take it, and you're not cutting anybody off. Now, if you wait until you get all the way down to the fucking end there, you're cutting somebody off and you're cutting the line. I hop in the middle. I don't know. It's a hard job driving. But that guy, yep, he's cutting in. He's like on the exit and he's cutting over. It's like, well, buddy, you took way too fucking long. And there's plenty of room in front of me. I leave a lot of following distance, and I'm in my car. Like, you just see me in a truck. I leave following distance, and people just got to get one more car ahead. It's like, that's not going to help you really at all. Yeah, gonna have the next couple of days off. I'm gonna go to my son's school program tomorrow, which will be cool. See him sing some songs, Christmas songs and stuff. And tomorrow during the day, me and my wife want to do something special with our daughter, because our daughter, Levi, my son, he steals the show. He is the show anytime he's around. Everybody look at me. It's my show. So we want to do something special with her, just for her. And I'm trying to think of like stuff to do, but I don't know. It's like it'd be cool if there was like I don't know, a dollhouse or something we could go to. I have no idea. So yeah, I don't know. We'll try to do something tomorrow with her, 'cause she's special. She's my baby girl, and she always gets lumped in with Levi. We always do what Levi wants to do, so we're gonna do something she wants to do. But she's 2, so. Anyways, I think I'm done ranting for now. Oh shit, rev it up. I'm done ranting for now, so you all keep all 18 down and have a great fucking weekend. I probably won't be recording until Monday. Probably. Adios. Bye bye.